This is a bottle of olive oil. This is a bottle of olive oil. Though it's almost exhausted at the moment, there's still a little remain. Now, this is a can of water. It's a can of water. Now, if somebody asks me for water now, I will be able to give. Why? Because I have some. And for the fact that I have some, it therefore means I can give from that quantity that I actually have. However, if that person is asking me beyond what I actually have, I won't be able to give such a person. What does that mean? There are people who are out there giving beyond what they are supposed to actually to give to others. That means they are giving from an empty cup. Let me give you an example of giving from an empty cup. Somebody asks you for $3, $4, and maybe you do not have $3 or $4. Then, based on the fact that maybe you are expecting money, or you believe that at a particular time you can actually get a particular amount of money, you went to somewhere else. You went to borrow money, or let me use the word, you took a loan or borrow, whichever, to take the loan of $3 or $4 to assist this particular person. Whether you like it or not, you are giving from an empty cup in such scenario. You are giving from an empty cup, and it will not be in your word. It will not be in your favor. It will not be in your best of interest. It won't help you on the long run. If you continue like that, sooner than later, you are going to be the one who will actually who will be the one that will be needing help. Now, why is it that you be the one that will be needing help? Because you are constantly giving from an empty cup. Therefore means expectation of the people who are needing from you is going to grow. Expectation and maybe even entitlement is going to gradually set in. And the moment expectation gradually sets in, you are now getting a problem is now already on the way, or a problem is now going to be on that way. And this is actually bad for growth, is bad for development. So don't just give, because even if you are a kind person, we are not against being kind, but give from within the resources that you have and from within the available resources that you have. You understand? What we mean now is that you must not have a well that is filled to the brim before you should give, but not that you have an empty well. Then you want to go and borrow water from someone to actually because you want to give help, you want to give assistance. To me, that looks like hypocrisy. So have what you have, be able to have yours first. Be able to have yours first, at least a little quantity that can sustain some of your basic. Although we know that, helping and charity at times might put you in discomfort, but that's not what we're trying to say. But, ensure that maybe this thing that you're actually doing it's not something that you do and you will go back and be crying and or to be regretting why you actually did it. Do it because you know that you can do it and you are comfortable doing it. You understand? So fill your own cup first. Don't give from an empty. Don't give from an empty cup, because if you do, it will cost you on the long run, and people will not believe that you actually need help. And when you will be needing help, it's going to be it might be too catastrophic. You understand? Because you would have so much been empty that it will take a very mighty help for you to actually bounce back. This DEFISIL podcast. Do well to like this video and subscribe this channel. So usual, if you're confused, use the comment and I'll talk to you in the next one. As usual, peace.